If you want to grow your business, you must understand why people buy and what this means to your product. The harsh truth is, people don't care about your products. They care about what your products will help them do and how your products will improve their lives. Think about the last purchase you have made. So for example, in my case, my last purchase was this microphone, and I have bought this microphone for a very precise reason. I wanted to improve and to upgrade the audio quality of my YouTube videos. So think about your last purchase and ask yourself, why have you made this purchase? And you will find that the answer is always related to feeling better, looking better, or upgrading anything in your life. And this is exactly why anyone buys, because we want to improve our lives. Hi there, I am Rihab, and on this YouTube channel I share with you videos related to e-commerce, entrepreneurship and more. And in today's video I'm going to help you to grow your e-commerce business. While checking your products, your customers have one question in mind, and it is what this product will do for me. They don't care about anything else. So everything you say, everything you do should be said and done in order to reply to this specific question: how your product will improve your customers' lives. Some people want to look better, others want to feel better, others have a very specific problem that needs a solution, and others simply want maybe to look cool, or maybe to have more friends, or maybe to have a date, and so on. So whatever you are doing, the secret ingredient to sell your products is to help your customer improve or upgrade their lives. Now that you understand why people buy, let's move to see my top tips to grow your e-commerce business. And let's start with the tip number 1, and it is to define your potential customers. If you can't define your potential customers, it would be very hard for you to sell your products, because marketing to everyone is exactly like marketing to no one. So you have to sit down and you have to think about your brand, and you have to think about your products, and you have to think about your potential customers. You have to define them. And by defining them, I mean you have to think about their hobbies, their likes, their interests, their gender, their age, and so on. You have to try and find common characteristics between your customers, because using these characteristics, you will be able to understand them more, and you will be able to communicate with them better, whether on social media or whether on your website or even on your ads. After defining your potential customers, my second tip is to differentiate your brand and differentiate your offer. The market is crowded with many e-commerce stores, so your job is to try to create your own place in the market, and you do that by offering different products or by giving different offers or maybe different services. So if you are selling, for example, candles, maybe you should be selling organic candles instead. Maybe if you are selling shoes, maybe you should be thinking about selling handmade shoes. Or maybe if you're selling any normal kind of pet accessories, you should be thinking about upgrading your store and upgrading your products by selling or by giving away some kind of informational products like courses or ebooks and so on. After defining your potential customers and differentiating yourself and your brand, we move to my tip number 3, and it is to learn. This is very essential. If you want to grow your e-commerce business, you should be growing your skills. Only by becoming a better business owner, you can have a better business. And in order to improve your skills and in order to improve your knowledge, I highly recommend you to sign up to my free workshop. In this workshop, I show you how you can create a sustainable, solid e-commerce business. I show you how you can attract, convert, and retain your customers. So, in order to improve yourself, I highly recommend you to go down and to sign up to this free workshop. It's 100% free, so you don't need to pay anything. Go down, sign up, and start boosting your skills and your business. And now moving to my tip number 4, and it is to read and analyze your data. I can't insist on this enough, but without reading and analyzing your data, every decision you are making is like gambling, because it's not based on data, it's not based on numbers. So you have always to analyze your Shopify numbers, your Google Analytics numbers, you have to analyze your Facebook ads numbers, and you have to make informed decision. If you want to learn how to analyze your Shopify Analytics, I recommend you to check this video. I have published this video a few weeks ago on this YouTube channel, and it can can greatly help you to read and analyze your Shopify analytics. So I highly recommend you to check it out after finishing this video. Now moving to the tip number 5, and it is to attract more traffic to your store. And this tip is very essential, especially for people who have been on a market for a while and they already have some good number of followers on Instagram, maybe a small email list, and maybe they are ranking for some keywords on Google and they are making organic sales and they are thinking that this is enough, then they are good. However, no, this is not good. Relying only on organic resources and or organic sales will make you reach a point where you can't grow anymore. So you will not be able to scale your business, you will not be able to boost your sales because your organic traffic will remain to some extent the same. That's why if you are in this case, if you are facing stagnation where your sales are the same for maybe several months, maybe for several years, I highly recommend you to start attracting new traffic. And you do that by doing a lot of things. For example, you can do Facebook ads, or maybe you can do collaborations, or maybe you can do Instagram influencers. However, it's very important to put your brand in front of new audiences because in this way you will be growing your business. And here there's something very important that you should know. Stagnation and growth go into two different directions. So if you have been experiencing stagnation for a long time, by stagnation and I mean that your business is not growing, it's not going back, but it's not growing, this is not healthy. Your business should be growing. Stagnation is something bad because it means that at some point, instead of remaining at your place, you will be going backward because your competitors moved forward. If you want to know more about this and if you are facing exactly this problem, I highly recommend you to check the free workshop I'm currently offering because in this workshop I talk a lot about the stagnation problem and how you can solve it. Don't forget, if you want to take this free workshop, you just have to go down and to sign up. It's 100% free and you don't need to pay anything. Now, after talking about the traffic, I want to move to my tip number 6, and it is one of the most important tips I can ever give you, and it is to retain your older customers. Your customers are your biggest and most valuable asset ever because they are people who trusted you before, they are people who love you, and they are people who are willing to buy from you again and again. And it's always easier and way less costly to convince an older customer to buy from you than to acquire a new customer. So you must retain your customers, and in order to retain your customers, you must be doing email marketing, which means that you should be sending campaigns and emails and newsletters to your old customers to get them back to your store to buy again and again from you. And this is how you create this brand. This is how you make your customers long life customers and you increase the long life value of your old customers. And this is very essential for any brand success. Now moving to my final tip, and it is to use advanced marketing strategies like upsell and cross-sell. In one of my previous videos on this YouTube channel, I have talked about how you can increase your sales for free. And using advanced marketing strategies like upsell and cross-sell can highly help you in order to improve your sales without actually paying anything. So I highly recommend you to check this video because it will greatly help you to improve your sales and to boost your business. So these were my top tips to improve your e-commerce business. Before leaving, and if you liked this video, please do not forget to show me some love by liking it and by subscribing to my channel. See you next week. Bye bye.